Hello there, my email family, and welcome to the middle of July. I'm so hoping that you are walking through these energies that we're going into with grace and ease. And, I've been doing some things here, and, there's a bumblebee that has been buzzing around here looking for the nectar, right? And as the nectar comes up and the bees are here, oh, he's walking away. Okay, so I'm going to come. That I was just on the radio, so I'm down here doing this thing. So, you know, um, I want you to know that no matter where you're at and what you're doing, that, we're going into this moment where we really can, like I said, I think last time about the mantra, I trust, surrender, and accept because I don't have all the information yet. And there's another one that keeps popping up for me too is that I am a part of myself and yet part of the connection of the universe, but yet it has to come back to me. What am I feeling? What am I knowing? What am I doing? And so with that even though we may pick up the energies of the collective, the collective angst, the collective worry, especially when we walk into grocery stores, especially when we're in freeways, wherever there's a big energy field, right? And as you can hear the freeway in the background here, that it can be almost like a water sound, So, give yourself a chance to come back to you. And that's the thing is to ask the question. Ask the question, is this mine or is this somebody else's? Because the fact that we're going into these moments where we're so connected with other people's energies sometimes, even our friends or our mates or our partners or our kids or whatever that story is, right? That we get connected into somebody else's energy and we forget to check in to see if it's ours, that we're in worry, we're in shame, we're in all this stuff. So be willing to negotiate these stories of where you're at and what you're doing, because of the fact that, it seems like even though we are here, and like I was listening to a podcast earlier about how, it's like, is our mind the thing that's in control, or is it the greater good? Because, our minds are almost like the conductor. It's almost like our phones that's gathering the text. It's almost like the old phone lines when you get a phone call. Our brains get a hold of that, and so some of our thoughts aren't necessarily ours either. They're the collectives. So remember though that when you're talking on the phone, when you're getting a text, you are the one who's texting back. You are the one who's having the conversation. Come back to you, because that's going to help things be better. And remembering that, check in. Is this yours or mine? And what stands between you and me is something empowerment, like angels, God, whatever you choose to name it, right? Color, whatever it is. So when you're thinking about it, is this yours or is this mine? Is that energy yours or is this mine? Is that thoughts yours or is this mine? Is this the collective thoughts and energies or is it mine? And the first thing you hear is what you usually can get. So remembering though that, we're in this for the greater good. We're in this because we're human and we're supposed to be learning those things about humanness, emotions, grief, stories, mind games. What is our old story needing to be carried into the future? Believe in you, because you're the new story. You have an opportunity to have the new story at any time in your life, right? And as the wind comes up and dances a little bit, let the natures of the elements help you out. Light a candle if you need to, safely to look into it, to release some things or think positive about something. Stand in the water and let the emotions and let the water, because water represents emotions, let it wash down over you in the shower or bath. Let the wind, blow things away, metaphorically. Whatever that, get into the earth to do the balance. And so look for the nectars where you can, and let the community of life, because as bumblebees represent balance, grace, community, knowing, and as going to different flowers here, See what opportunities are in the next area, because you never know what next opportunity can come if you have to go look for it. You have to be willing to be maneuverable. You have to shift sometimes, because we may not be doing anything wrong, but we can change something. Blessings to you on your journey. Natasha Venter, AngelicClarifications.com, and I'm open for appointments. So if you're needing some help in your life, I would be loving to do that. Updating my website too. Go check that out. Blessed be to you. AngelicClarifications.com.